So I think there's two ways to answer that. We'll come back to the right asset type, but there's one massive mistake that they have to avoid. So a very common pitfall with trust lending is maxing out your personal capacity to rip out all of your equity and then go deploy that in a trust. The reason for that is when you're buying a property in a trust, and obviously general advice, speak to your accountant, generally the money that you've put into the trust is not tax deductible unless there's a loan agreement back between the trust and yourself. What that means is money that you pull out from your personal serviceability to go and deploy into more properties doesn't get negative gearing applied when the lender does their assessment, even though it's going to be an investment loan. It's negative on your side. You might not be able to claim that interest without that loan agreement. And they go from having a positive borrowing capacity and can scale with multiple properties to no borrowing capacity and now can't use the trust structure. They might have all their equity in an offset account, which is awesome, but they can't deploy it. So what we do is we look at the situation, and our first step isn't just to go and run and rip out all of the equity. It's to first to determine how much borrowing capacity they have and how many properties they want to buy and what price bracket they need to be in for each one. Once we know that, then we can go, okay, well, looking at your cash position, you might have 200,000 here, that there might be an opportunity to do a bit of debt recycling on an existing property if they've got existing investments and owner-occupied debt. Then we look at how that cash could be deployed. And if we need a little bit of a top-up, then we can look to get it out. Once we've sorted out that and we've set the budget, then they need to start looking at the asset class.